Hi, I'm Mike from Scoutadelic, and how can you make one of these? Find out. Hi, I'm Mike from Scoutadelic, and come on, subscribe to the channel. Tons of activities for you to do, and all for free. This month is my 90th month in a row that I've been doing Scoutadelic, and I met an amazing person who was my 90th co-host and taught me some things about Mexico and also how to make one of these. So let's find out what this is and how do we make one.
You are from Mexico and you're going to teach me, hopefully, a scouting skill. So what are you going to teach me and everyone else?
Yeah, so what I'm going to teach you is not only a scouting skill, it's just some handcraft that we do in Mexico. So I'm going to teach you how to do homemade Papel Picado. Probably if you watched the Pixar movie Coco, you've seen it, or any other like representation of the Mexican Day of the Dead, for example. It's the colorful pieces of paper that we hang on the roof, like outside churches and in the streets for different types of celebrations. Okay. So this type of paper usually has like very nice intricate patterns. So it's basically like some nice patterns. The professional ones are just beautiful and amazing, but we're going to do some simple ones that anyone can do at home. What you need is some paper, some color paper, like whatever color you like, and some scissors. And that's pretty much what you need. And maybe a pencil if you want to do some drawings on your paper. The most famous ones internationally are the ones for the Day of the Dead, Dia de Muertos in Spanish, which is a celebration that we do in the 2nd of November. And usually those will have some patterns of skulls or like skull candy and like some scenes of the dead. In Mexico, the dead is very lively and very happy. Usually you will portray the dead people dancing. In other celebrations, for example, in the Mexican Independence Day, which is the 15th of September, then you will see the Papel Picado with flags or with other types. But for this one, I'm going to show you how to do Papel Picado with the Scout emblem.
Wow! Yeah? You're good. Okay. I'm loving that.
So the first thing we need to do is grab a piece of paper, and now we want to make it a square. So in order to make it a square, you're going to bend it like this to make a triangle, and then just mark the line there, and then we just cut out the extra bits. Okay, so now we have our square.
Yep.
And what we want to do is, in order to make our emblem, and for it to look so symmetrical, we are going to grab our piece of paper and now bend it in half, like this. Okay. So now, in our piece of paper, we are going to do basically half of the emblem. Draw it with our pencil, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look, the paper is the same color as my shirt. I did not plan that.
Yeah, sure. So is mine, weirdly enough. I did plan that. I did have orange paper.
So first, let's start with the top petal.
Yeah.
Which, again, this does not need to be perfect, but usually we'll do it like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then on this bit, we leave the central point a little bit.
Oh, yes. Good point. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Okay. And then we can do the inner circle.
Okay. Yeah.
Then we can do the side petal. I do not draw usually. I'll do something like that.
Okay.
Bottom petal. So how is yours looking?
Now, I'm no artist. I just want to point that one out as well. But mine's looking...
That's pretty good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So now it's time to cut.
Okay.
So we just cut through these lines. Let's leave these to the end. These ones to the end.
Okay.
So then just grabbing firmly the paper so that we can cut both of them. The paper that is usually used is not this type of
isn't it? Oh, right.
Paper.
Okay.
Usually it's like tissue paper. I don't know how to call it, but it's like this colorful, softer paper.
Okay.
Which is harder. Like if you want to do it by hand, it's harder because it breaks very, very easily.
Wow. Okay. So basically, what you're saying is, if you really want to get into this, start with the thicker paper and then slowly get into the thinner ones.
Now that you've cut that, perfect. It looks good already. Yeah.
I had a good teacher. I'm just saying.
Okay, and now that you have those bits left there, in order to cut them, just like then
right.
the paper and cut in.
So did you used to do this quite a bit at home then? Is this something?
We would do this like for usually, I don't know, with the Cub Scouts or with the Beavers. We would do this around the time for the Dia de Muertos, for the Day of the Dead. Like part of the meeting would be just to make your own, and then we can just hang them around in our scout home. Did you cut your purple?
I
let's see how it
did.
looks.
Oh, I see
Great.
I see what I've done. I've missed my thing here. My thing here we're missing.
You cut those out.
But
Yeah,
hey, you know, I'm unique.
Yeah.
My one doesn't have it, so that's probably why I'm thinking it. It also looks amazing though. That's ace. Okay. That's brilliant.
Okay, now let's add a little bit more details to it. Paint it again, like not too harsh. And if possible, one more time. And now that we have it like this, we can decide to make different types of symbols. And we can make a diamond. So a diamond would be just like a cut like this and a cut like this. Or we can make a heart. So it would be like that. Or we can make a four pigs star, for example. Or I don't know, like a circle. So we can choose to make different types of symbols.
Okay. I get you.
So something like this. Okay. So now, once you have your big piece of paper all done like that, we can cut here the symbol. So for this one, I'm going to make, let's see, a heart. And then for the bottom part, I'm going to make a star. Okay, let's see how it looks. So let's open it. That's nice.
I unfortunately I realised I did it that way.
You made it.
And so my stars are all white. My hearts are upside down.
That's okay. They are creative hearts.
Thank you. You've got to see the world at a different perspective to see my hearts.
Exactly.
That's it.
And now let's do the same process, but this way. Here I'll do one side. I'll just do a diamond, which is basically a fancy square. And on the other side, I'll do, I don't know what I want to do. Just do it.
That's nice.
Yeah. So now we have some pretty little scout emblem Papel Picado.
They're brilliant. Thank you for that. That is awesome. I love that. That's nice.
Yeah. I mean, that was like a very sophisticated like shape in the middle.
Is it usually that you have like one shape and then you have like the decoration around it?
For the very big ones, yes. Usually you will have like, they will make like a dancing skeletons, and then around you will have decorations. So those are very, very like intricate. Yeah. But for the ones that we just make like at home, they are more, they are just easier little things where you like have different symbols. Well, you can do like you get the idea. Like and you can bend it in different ways and start having like different patterns and get creative about it. Like maybe you have the edge in a way and you have the center.
That's brilliant.
That's a quick little activity.
That's just a perfect activity. And if they want to talk about Mexico and the Day of the Dead, then this is a great like sort of activity that I can do with the younger like sort of sections as well. So perfect. I really enjoyed that. That's great. I love it.
This month is all about World Scouting, and this little chap is going to the World Scout Jamboree in August. So if you do spot him, get a selfie, because there's going to be some limited edition badges for him. And also, you can check out our store, because we do have some really cool pin badges and a few other things. Now, if you want, you can get one of these badges and a set of his Jamboree badges for free if you enter the competition. The link is below. So, go on, try it out. If you like this video, then don't forget to obviously give it a like and share it around. Go on, have some fun. And I'll see you again soon for another one of these. Bye!